everyone, today I've got your Happytime Murders movie review. Full disclosure, this is not a kid's movie, but will that make you happy to see this? As far as the story goes, directed by Jim Henson's son, Brian Henson, this buddy cop movie meets the Muppets is a unique comedy that might remind some of Team America World Police, probably due to the fact that having a world full of puppets in this case, but this time they're getting killed off and a human detective has to work together with a puppet to solve the mystery. While I like that concept from the start, I mostly went into this movie blind since I only saw the first trailer and I really, liked that. Even though it showed, a raunchy side to what this movie was going to be. And it's not a typical movie one would see made nowadays, so it's kind of a nice change from what we're used to seeing on screen. It's one that really just blew my mind completely. So as far as the casting goes, you've got Melissa McCarthy, who, I'm usually on the fence with some of her movies. I actually just rewatched Identity Thief and then Spy, so I was kind of having a Melissa McCarthy movie marathon and realized that sometimes she can be funny and other times she's really, not as funny. I did like her in Bridesmaids though, so that was a plus. And here, I really thought she was doing her character justice for this movie, and I really thought her comedic timing was mostly spot on. But then when you're paired up with Bill Beretta, who plays the voice of Phil Phillips, who's the puppet in this movie, and he has worked on Muppet films before, it was really cool to see how you sort of have that human puppet play off of one another. And everybody else in this movie, I feel like, they were just sort of side characters, even though they're pretty well-known comedic actors like Maya Rudolph, Elizabeth Banks, Joel McHale, and you even might see a Ben Falcone cameo. He's the husband of Melissa McCarthy, who's been in several of her movies before. The things that I liked about this movie was that I will admit I laughed a few times watching it. I really honestly thought that this movie wasn't going to be as funny as, it looked. From some of the scenes that were going on, I just really couldn't believe that it was funny with some of its jokes. And while it's slapstick comedy, it set the tone for what the movie ended up being like, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I did like the concept, like I said, so it was just really interesting to see this kind of adult turn on, what would seem like is only made for kids, but yet the adults can enjoy it too. But unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this movie was that most of the times the jokes don't resonate with me, so at times they weren't always as funny, and there were things that I saw that I was just like, really? Did I have to see that? I mean, it was almost, I don't know, it just felt like almost too over the top, and just sort of putting it there just for the sake of putting it on screen. And it didn't really add much to the movie other than, like, obviously this is an adult movie. So I don't know if I really appreciated those moments in the film as much as, some other moments in the film. So overall, I would say that the Happytime Murders was still, a pretty decent film, and I don't know, I just felt like I was, entertained by it, and it just left me speechless a couple times, but I guess that's pretty much it. So I am kind of on the fence about recommending it to you guys, because I don't know, like, if you're into this comedy, you might like it, but then some people I know will definitely not like it. So I would give this 3 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the Happytime Murders, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.